Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 News.
Right now we're talking about relationship roadblocks, things that you might be doing to sabotage your love life and you don't even realize it. Take a look at this scenario.
From cold shoulders to silent treatments.
Baby, can we talk about this?
Are you guilty of testing your lover?
You love me.
I'm launching the game. Touchdown! Yeah!
Maybe you're blatant or more passive.
Me too.
Dude, seriously?
What?
Is she hotter than me?
No! What are you talking about?
You were looking at her.
No!
The bottom line? This constant testing could destroy your relationship.
The things our coworkers do for us. Did you hear that holler? That was real funny.
Can't blame them.
Okay, Dr. Rose Hartzell is a sex therapist. She's here to talk about how we test each other in our relationships and why we do this. Okay, so there's this new study out that says the majority of women admit that they do actually test their man to make sure he's worthy. Can you talk about some ways that we do test each other and why do we do this?
So one test that they found was the most common test that women were doing was they were planning a vacation with their partners. So these are women that are dating. The survey was done on a dating website to see how their partner would react in the planning process and what a vacation would look like with their partner, see how an extended period of time with their partner would look. So now this isn't necessarily the best test, first because in the beginning of a relationship you're still learning each other.
Sure.
Some people need more sleep than others and stuff. And so conflict during this part doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have a nice long marriage or relationship or not. It just means, do you travel together well on the first time?
Right. Is there anything good that can come from testing each other or is this just a bad idea all the way around?
Testing your partner can pretty much set your partner up for failure. 50% of these men were not living up to these tests, and then also lead your relationship for failure.
You say that your partner is not your parent, so quit doing that. What do you mean by that? Talk about that if you would.
So a lot of times women will test their partners to get to a need that's not met in terms of so for instance, they're feeling insecure. And so instead of saying, you know, honey, I'm feeling insecure, they will give their partner the silent treatment and then wait to see if their partner is going to continue to ask them. So this is similar to when you're a child, you have a son, you're anticipating all of his needs. You know, you're giving him food. Okay, I think he needs a diaper change. I'm going to change his diaper. When you're an adult, sometimes you get in a relationship, you expect that same kind of from parenting from your partner. That's, you kind of look for someone that can meet those needs. But your parent or your partner is not your parent.
Right.
They're your equal. And so you, as an adult, have to figure out what needs do you need met? What are you missing? And then be able to communicate those needs to your partner so that they can provide those to you. And my guess is they would rather you communicate those needs than secretly test them behind the scenes.
Right. Okay, that is important because that leads to my next question. What can we do in place of these tests? And you just mentioned communication is key.
Right. Stop testing, start asking. So ask yourself, what test, when you're doing that test, what are you trying to prove or disprove? What are you setting him up for failure for?
Right.
So, for instance, the example I was given before, you know, if you're feeling insecure, you know, hey, honey, I don't know what's going on. I've been feeling really insecure lately. You know, maybe in the next couple of weeks, could you give me a little more verbal reinforcement?
Right.
And ultimately, sometimes, maybe if the insecurity is too strong, therapy might be indicated.
Yeah.
And maybe your partner can't provide for those needs. But for the most part, if you can stop testing, start asking, your lead for a better relationship.
Because the bottom line is, it's not really fair to test somebody. It really isn't. It kind of just sets them up for failure, right?
That's exactly what you're doing.
All right, thank you so much for being here,
you.
Dr. Rose. We love having you. If you would like to get in touch with Dr. Rose Hartzell, you can do so at San Diego Sexual Medicine Alvarado Hospital. All you have to do is go to our website, fox5sandiego.com, click on that Scene on tab. Raul, do you ever get tested? Does this ever happen?
I feel like I'm being tested now.
This
The answer is
is
no. Yeah, I don't like this test. Don't test.
His wife is perfect.
Yes,
My
she
wife is perfect.
Yes,
Thank you,
she
Rose.
is. Thank
Exactly.
Thank
You
you. Good
set
looking
him up
out.
for success right there.
That's no test. That's But you know, they're gonna do. A shout out to all of our awesome crew behind the scenes here for
Yes.
the little clip too. No, that's
Incredible acting.
amazing acting. Thank you, ladies, very much.